and welcome back to Arcangelus Gaming. Arcangelus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Trading Star system. Alright guys, if you are new to the channel, here, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us that nice comment below guys as we head into the video. Just wanted to apologise for the last episode. I know it didn't have any sound, and for that I'm sorry. The source files somehow must have got messed up when it comes to the audio tracks. I know only the last 15 minutes actually had some audio, so I apologise. All it was we built this building to be able to control base operations. We've now got hydrogen and oxygen going into our tanks that we built, and yeah, we are pretty much geared up, ready for everything. Hydrogen in our carrier is now all fully maxed out. So we can now start thinking about heading upwards to the stars. Pause. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we need a way of being able to drop off our atmospheric mining vessel, and we need to create a version of it which will allow us to harvest in space. You know what, I think there is actually probably going to be an ideal spot. So what I'm going to do, I know it seems weird, wonderful and wacky, but mind you, that's me. I think we're going to drop a cargo connector, slim 10 in there, cargo connector right around about here-ish. See if this actually brings any resources. Nope, probably going to have to build. That's it. Just take a moment and then put something there. So we'll take that. All components successfully put into production. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take our... Oh, actually, before we do that, I just noticed something on the way in. This engine is backwards. It's backwards, ladies and gentlemen. How can it be backwards? Easy. I made a mistake. I am but human after all. There we go. Beautiful. So, okay. Actually, turn on auto, that. There we go. We've escaped the clutches of the magnet. Okay, so now we're here. We just want to grab a bit of text there. Put an atmospheric in there. Grab that, save, boom. So, why not have an additional set of lights? So now all we need to do, and this is going to be the fun part, because we're eventually going to need to actually pick it up and put it on our carry-on. Is we're going to have to build ourselves a spacefaring variant. Alright, so for this, what I'm going to do, we'll add in The usual suspect. Oh. Needing gradiments for this. Bonsai! Oh, look at that! I beg your pardon, I barely even put that down! Any problem with these things? Let's get put a battery on that. You can go off some people, you can. This is going to be one of those fights to the finish. It's like who can draw first, and it seems to be the build and repair systems. So let's turn them off for now, because honestly, nah, can't have that happening at the moment. Alright, let's turn these guys off, because I need to put down at least the first few blocks so that I can actually start thinking about what I'm building and how I'm going to build it. Right, that's better. Right, so we'll make it way up in the air, so that what we'll do is when we lift off, we'll sort of like move over, move backwards, land on top of it, pick it up. Hopefully without destroying the tree in the process. Or shall we? No, I'm going to make this more central. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to make it more central to where the carryall is at the moment. So then that way. So if we put it round about there-ish. There we go. So it's reasonably high up, so it should be easy to then come on top, grab our new little toy. Right, like with the last one, we're going to add in quite a little bit of power, because we're going to need the power. Let's see. We're going to have to think about this carefully, because we need a lot more with one of these than we did with the atmospheric jobby. Okay. So actually, yeah, let's have the batteries at the bottom this time round. And then what we can then do. No, we don't need a hydrogen tank. We need an oxygen tank. We need an O2H2 converter. And then what we can then do use the industrial cockpit this time around. Yeah. We've got the. I like the cab cockpit. I'm going to have to use it at some point. Make an actual something good out of that. Okay, so that's a good starter. So yeah, let's get this welded up. Let's get some help on this one. So add back in our build and repair systems. Have them back on again. So as you see, it's now listing up what we need. So steel plate, con, motor. Blimey, loads of stuff here. Right, small steel tube. Need some of that being made. Oh, looks like we need some computers as well, so let's get a load of computers being made as well. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oh, some things just suddenly shook into place. Yeah, you saw that, right? Okay, so oh, I see the steel plate's probably for that lot up there. Alright, so pretty much large steel tubes are needed as well. Woo! Alright, so far we've got a nice little ship coming along here. So we're going to take those two out. Nah. Yeah, definitely have that in there. Then hidden behind here, we'll have the ore detector. Yeah, sort of tucked in. Okay. Let's see. Gonna need some cargo containers. You know, I mean, after all, yeah, we can't exactly do this without, you know, without any cargo, can we? Can't really do. Question is why isn't all that filling out? Detector for radio. That ticking annoys the hell out of me. Let's go build. Set the volume to 1%. Steel plate. Alright, so we've got those in place. So yeah. Alright, no worries. No worries. Get a couple of hundred of those on the go. Alright, that's what I'm after. I was after the visibility to see where we were at so that we could then move from there. So I'm thinking if we could maybe add a little bit of some tubing and have like the cargo containers maybe like actually let's have another look at the yeah, good point actually, thinking about it. That's like that, that's like that. Yeah, I've got... Come on. Sorry, my fingers were not doing what I wanted them to do. So if we have two cargo containers situated like this, and then we go small conveyor, we can then go like this. No, actually, no. That's sort of what I want, but not quite what I want. Wrong one. T-junction it. Right. Because that will then come forward to our drills. Which are, if I can find them, yeah, we're going to need some lights. So we've got something in order of that. And what I'm thinking, yeah, maybe not quite there, maybe a bit further back, is to have our yeah, have our port. Just wondering how to do this. How to... I mean, the other directional thrusters should be relatively simple to add in. I mean, but I haven't given myself enough room for that. I should be able to cope with everything above. I want to give us enough stopping power as well. Why can't I place that on there? To where is it? There we go. So we're obviously going to have to replicate that on the other side now. Right, so that should cover us for everything, including like an underside docking port, landing gear, stuff like that. Not sure which one I prefer. This has given us a lot of opportunity now for... Oops. Sorting this out, so let's... Actually, that is a good point. I just thought of, why have all of this mess bugger, I thought that might happen. I was thinking to myself, why am I doing all of that when what I could have done is that? And then simplifies it so much. And then this is probably about the only point where it sort of gets tricky, is like even there. Yeah, because I could easily simplify that by going a block like that, one like that, so much easier. Don't know why I didn't think of that one before. There we have it. So that's the drill arms all mounted up. We've got forward and reversing thrusters. Right. So that's downward. So what's that? 4 there. So that's 6 that way. Yeah. So 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think we've got the basics sorted out for the ship. Let's start getting some of this built up. What do we need? 52 large steel. So int steel large con. Alright, theoretically, that should cover it. Okay, so while we're figuring that one out, figuring out what is going where, let's also add in some connections. So be able to connect up to whatever ship, starbase, or whatever we're about to encounter. So let's move the spine up a bit more. So I have one connector there. Box. Okay, we'll have that one more out. Because what I'm thinking is if we have one there, one there, oh, even better idea. Just to sort of make it a bit more streamlined, is like sort of have it like that. And I just need to find some way, maybe putting a downward connection. Unless we don't have a downward connection at all. I mean, after all, it is going to be in space, so down is up and up is down. And the small furry creature from Alpha Centauri is a real small furry creature from Alpha Centauri. Okay. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, oh, I'm out of interior plate. Taking on form, and actually looks good. Well, connections are certainly shaping up, so that's good. We've got, probably because I've been adding more bits and pieces, need to sort some other stuff out. Let's throw that back in the pot. So we got what we have remaining that we are missing. Construction comps, about 40 of them. That's pretty much it, really. Hey, there we go. So, I think the next thing to do would be get some steel blocks, armour it up a little. Pray to God she works in space. Why am I doing that? That is insane. No, in there. Thank you. You just love it how sometimes it just keeps on jumping things. You just want to get things in place. It's like, you know, come on, you know, work with me, not against me, you know, try and get this something done here. Right there. Ugh, that looks terrible. Oh snap, what did I just remove? I'll try and make a feature out of this anyway. You know. Maybe something like that. Now what we could do, could break up the side a bit by maybe going on that bit there. Come on, work with me, not against me. And then that way it sort of breaks it up, makes it look a lot less, shall we say, boring. Oh yeah. This is where I miss some of the features. Ooh, that's a point. Hey? Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I missed out on that. Figure out what I'll do in the tail end in a minute, but let's get these colorations back to the way they were as well. Tail end I always find is the hardest part of a build. I never really know what I want to do with it. No, that is on properly. Yeah, underneath is all the gold. Yeah, I did that as well. Yep.
Energy low.
Yeah, there is one there too. Oops. Alright, maybe it'll be next episode we're going to space at this rate. Because it'll be a case of just finishing off this build. Because obviously we need it's a lot less broken up. So at least we now know what we're doing with the sides. Alright, now for the aft end. And this is going to be the tricky one in my opinion. It's like, what do we do with it? It's like a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Yeah, sorry, I had to get that one in. Oh, I think I've run out of steel plate. Again. There we go. I mean, she's a little bit more boxy than I usually make, but at least she's robust. Hey, I think I've just come up with a name for it. The Robust. And no, not rosebust, but, you know, robust as in to be sturdy. So, get your mind out of the gutter, people. How many times can I put that in without and make the same blooming error? Okay. Now that bit doesn't quite, does it? So maybe, yeah, that looks better. Yeah, we'll go with that. She actually does look kind of good. I mean, she looks like she could weather a storm. Okay. Start with the basics. Giving it a name. Prefix that. Right, get the batteries in there. Okay, connector 4 is dorsal, aft. Ah, you know what I haven't put in there? Cameras. We need cameras in there, so we can sort that in a minute. Okay, let's get thrusters. Turn those into the off position. Hold on. Where's the next one? Ah! Right. Oh. That's better. Right, cameras. That was my next port call, wasn't it? Fix that. And we know which one's which because of right, so batteries on and off. No, not on and off, sorry. Recharge on and off. Okay, let's see. So up. So dorsal, dorsal, aft and aft. Then we get the drills in there as well, so there we go. So that's now all ready. So, that being said, let's get the big girl in. Oh god, yeah, I didn't think of this one. Okay. Docking connector unlock. Docking piston reverse. Right. Save game time. Oh. Oh, I know why. Wrong one. Oh no. And this is where it all goes wrong. Hence why we needed the save game. If I move these mining arms up, that should cover that being raised up as well. Alright. Let's get out of this before it stops. Alright guys, well I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to mess around with a few ideas I've got to try and be able to connect this all up. But yeah, join me next time on Akanshus Gaming for the Trading Star System, and we will get into space and we will start building our mothership. Alright guys, thanks very much for joining me. I'll catch you next time on Akanshus Gaming.